Hey guys, just want to do a quick tabletop review of the Midwest Industries AR-15 Gen 2 Free Float Extended Carbine Length Handguard. Recently purchased this to replace the extended handguard that I had from UTG. It works well, obviously, but Midwest Industries is a little bit better quality than UTG, so I decided to go with this rail because I wanted something to look closer to the Daniel Defense Risk 2 rail without, obviously spending 4 Benjis on it or 5. And I found that this is the rail that looks a lot closer to it, in my opinion. It is a free flow rail. I was kind of skeptical at first about it actually being a free flow rail because, obviously you have a front side post on a barrel. It's not really considered a free float, but the rail itself is free floated, meaning the only contact that the rail makes with any part that has to do with the barrel is on the barrel nut right back here, secured by these 4 bolts right there. But everything else, it does not come in contact with the barrel at all, and neither does it come in contact with the handguard retainer here. As you can see, there's a little gap all around, so it does not make contact with the rail. So I guess you could say it is somewhat free floated, except for, the front side post being there. But the rail itself is pretty solid, fairly easy to install. If you have a delta ring on your rifle, like I had on my upper here, you will have to cut the delta ring off. There's no needed removal of the barrel nut or the front side post. You don't have to do none of that. You can if you want, but it's just more work and, just more to worry about. The way I did it, I just took a Dremel, from Harbor Freight, cut one side of the delta ring, and then on the other end, and it just comes right off. Afterwards, you need to remove the spring pack that it has under and the snap ring, but that's pretty easily. So yeah, installation is not too bad. If you're somewhat handy with power tools, you should be able to do it. And yeah, this is a pretty cool, solid rail for the money. 2 Benjis. I know it's still, a pretty entry-level rail, quad rail, but in my opinion, it is pretty solid because it is secured by 4 screws here in the back, and in the middle, it has another 4 screws right here and 2 in the front. So for a total of 10 screws. So it's not too bad, just go ahead and, put some Loctite on them and torque them down. Make sure you get a good little torque wrench of some sort and line it up, and yeah, it should be pretty good. And it does have these anti-rotation tabs right here, so they make contact with the upper receiver. Well, actually, they don't make contact with it. There is somewhat of a gap right here and on the other end, but in the event that these were to come loose for whatever reason, the quad rail would not rotate on you as you're firing or whatever, right? But just make sure you torque these down good. Make sure you put some Loctite on there, and you should be good. But another cool feature that this quad rail comes with is QD mounts. Well, the QD mounting points for a QD, swivel of some sort or whatever. So it has 2 on this side right here. They work really well. And it has another 2 on the other side right here. Again, I tried it, they work well. I messed around with it, pulled on the sling, see if it would come off, and it would not come off. So it's pretty solid. Again, this is a pretty cool rail if you're looking to get that Risk 2 kind of look. That this build is like a budget-minded Sopmod Block 2 clone that I, put together. Fortunately, I don't have the funds to really be, clone correct or nothing like that. Plus, for the money, this is a pretty cool setup and it works really good, This rail is made in the U.S., obviously, by Midwest Industries, like I mentioned in the beginning, made in the USA. They're a pretty good company. If you have any problems with them, with any other products, they have pretty good customer service. So I highly recommend this rail here. It's free floated, you know, it's pretty easy to install. It's not rocket science. And yeah, you know, if you're looking to get an extended quad rail, you know, for your upper with a front side post cut out here, then this is a good choice, you know, for 2 Benjis. It's not too bad, and solid in my opinion. And yeah, thanks for watching.